It's okay. Record start.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So we'll see about more about Windows 10 here. Improved cloud integration. What is a cloud integration? Microsoft Windows 8 and Windows 10 comes with a OneDrive. This is a OneDrive. Okay. So it is become corner. So if you look at this one, this is a OneDrive. Otherwise, I'll keep it this in a small window. It's become what is that message? It's closed automatically. There is a message. We have to install both Windows Enterprise and also Windows 10 in a VMware workstation. Yeah, right. Yeah, that is some people will get doubt. Again, we'll guys 2019. It means it's not 2019. It is Windows Server. It is a Windows Server 2019. Okay, so this is the server. This is the server. Okay, server provides services, but how to access or how to connect with the server without a client? Server is useless. Okay, without a client, server is useless. Just like if you go to the hotel, if you go to the some hotel, there is no service. Cooking people are there. Just there are cooking food. No one is going to serve you, and there is no self service also. So what is the use of hotel if you are not, they are not serving anyway, they are not selling anyway. No clients. Sorry, no clients. So point is very simple. If you are you build a very big hotel, okay, good. Food is ready. All type of items are ready, but no customers. Sorry. So this is a correct example. No customers. What is the use of your hotel? How many items you prepared, but no customers. No one is come and purchase your food. So useless, right? Same thing, same concept. If there is no client, no use of server. So we need at least one client to understand how server is works. To understand service works. Next, you already installed Windows 10. You already installed Windows 10. So we use this Windows 10 as a client only. We use the Windows 10 as a client. So you don't need to install Windows 10 again for this purpose, for this what practical sheet. Just install 2019. That's it. But not now. When a free time means in afternoon break time, if you are not at installed Windows Server yesterday evening or today morning, install it in afternoon. Okay, or maybe tonight. That's it. And you don't need to install Windows 10. And another part, guys, if anybody facing an issue with the Windows, any installation, any errors, put it in a group or a personal or whatever it is you do, use it. Okay. Next, compulsory you should do practical. Don't listen to the classes only part is not enough. You have to do practice. Already I told last time, and usually I will tell that this thing in a regular manner, right? So what is learning means listening is a one of the thing, but very important is practicing, studying, learning, practicing, this thing, this part. Practicing is more important. Teaching is a last part, but practicing. Without a practicing, also these classes are not much. Of course, there are a lot of theory classes also there. Practice is important. Okay. Otherwise, there is a no difference between your study in your academies and useless academy kind of stuff. Means, I'm not saying academy is useless, but you studied as a useless. Like you went college and study something, like you read a book, or maybe you listen to the class, write an exam, come out from the college, you don't remember anything. That is not work here. hands-on experience is required. That is the difference between just a fresher. I'm telling two profiles. So one is fresher, means fresher only. Next one is experience. What is the experienced candidate? He know how to do it. He know how the things are functioning. Okay, you know how to do it. He see the environment. He know how to work on it. Okay, how things works. Experience. What is the gap? Is knowledge, experience, practical environment, technical expertization is the gap between fresher and experience. That's why we are giving training. What is this meaning of trained or a training? Trained candidate means the person knows what is this technology, how to do it, what are the small issues or in general issues will come up, how to fix it. It means the gap between fresher to experience will be filled by training only. That we are doing now. If you don't practice it, this is no meaning of training. It's become a fresher or just an academic person only. That's it. Okay. So I don't know how many are actually. I can't able to see your system, right? So compulsory you should be participate. Someone is giving answer, no problem. If same answer, you can also give. After he completed, then you can also give. No need to wait. Someone is giving answer. Okay, it's leave it. You can also participate. If you have a doubt, ask me doubt directly. No problem. Okay, guys. I am trying to give 100%. Try to give as I can able to do it. But your side also, you should do cooperation. You have to do practice. You have to learn. You are important. Okay, not me. So try to understand that one. Try to do that one. Not understanding. Do that. Okay. Improved cloud integration. So what is this cloud integration means? So where is this? Here it is. This is OneDrive. Microsoft providing OneDrive just like a Google Drive. You can put this data. This data can be accessed from anywhere. This data can be accessed from anywhere. So when I put some data here, this data I can access from my laptop, from my mobile phone, from internet. So I can go to internet, open my Google Drive with my Microsoft account. So then I can access this data. So whenever I put the data here, the data is synced with the OneDrive cloud storage. Okay, so OneDrive cloud storage, it's sync in there. I can access this data from anywhere. So that is a cloud integration. So one part of cloud integration. Another part of cloud integration is my contact list. Contacts, like earlier I used my first phone is Lumina series, Nokia 520 mobile. It is a Microsoft mobile. So the contacts, the storage in the Lumina phone is synced to my Microsoft account only. Sometimes there is a notification someone's birthday today. If you observe that one, so that is because of this contact syncing. Okay, mails, contacts, everything is synced here only. Okay, data, OneDrive data. Okay, contacts, their personal informations in my mobile, it is syncing here. This is also cloud integration. So when I log into my Microsoft account or a Outlook account, Microsoft mail account, I am getting all the information from my desktop to mobile phone, tablet, or anything to one single. So anywhere you can access the data. Okay, anywhere you can access your mail. Anywhere you can access your contacts. That is a cloud integration. Next, I showed already recovery tools. What are the recovery tools? New recovery tools. Already we explained it. New recovery tool. Refresh, reset. in Windows 10 we have a reset option only. You can reset your system, means operating system reloaded, and applications will be removed. Okay, settings, personal data will be removed. So you have to choose keep your data, keep your files, or remove everything. Okay, so that is reset option. And other recovery tools are there, recovery from system image kind of stuff also possible. One more point I want to tell about OneDrive. Okay, so maybe you hear this virus, it is like a ransomware. Okay, ransomware. So what is this ransomware? The recently from last 4 5 years, this ransomware is become more dangerous here. Like they will send a one packet to you automatically, your entire system become encrypted. So they encrypted entire system, they lock your entire system through internet. And if you want a key and you have to pay in bitcoins, you have to pay in a bitcoins, so they will release your system. You can't format, you can't do anything, you have to lose all the data. Main important, they encrypting your data. They're not stealing anything, they're encrypting your data. So whenever you pay, your payment is done, so they decrypt your data, your system will be back again. So if you have any sensitive data, important files are there, so better to store in a OneDrive. So even including Microsoft, this Windows Defender and all, so they said put your personal data into your OneDrive, so then you can able to protect. Even if your ransomware is attacked, your data safe in OneDrive. So you need to pay for that one, simply clean your system and get back your data from OneDrive. So that is another way, another one. Okay, Windows to go, I explained it, I think so, but if I didn't explain, just leave it, so it's not a time. Windows to go, I explained only once, I think, but I don't know how many people knows. Hyper-V, I already explained what is a Hyper-V. Hyper-V is a win- Microsoft hypervisor platform to create and manage the virtual machines in the PC. And also using Hyper-V manager, we can connect it to the Hyper-V servers, and we can create and manage and run the virtual machines through your PC. So that is Hyper-V. And we know how to install the Hyper-V also. Multiple device type, these are all extra things. So important things which we can able to explain, so those compulsory remember, guys. Start screen, start menu kind of stuff, cloud integrations, Hyper-V, these things we can able to explain. Reset option, you can explain it, right? So those compulsory remember and compulsory tell what are the features. Okay, not the things which you cannot able to explain. Even if I explained it also, if you cannot improve, put it that one, so then leave it that one. Okay, Action Center, Action Center, Microsoft Edge, settings. So if you want to control your system, then it is the settings. Okay, next one, Windows platform apps, Universal Windows Platform App, UWP. What is this Windows Universal Platform? Very simple. I think everybody knows Android Studio.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Android Studio. What to do with Android Studio?
Sir, it's basically a platform for Android development.
Very good. Any applications you want to develop for Android mobile phone or tablets, some laptops also there, like a two-in-one laptop type. If you want to build an application, so we need a Android Studio, right? for Android mobile phone, tablets, Android platform purpose. If you want to build an application for Windows, mobiles, tablets, and for PCs, means laptop or desktop, So you want to build applications for Windows, you required Universal Windows Platform. That is also introduced at time of Windows 8, but actually it is introduced for Windows 10 purpose only. Okay, we can download freely. You can learn. There is a two languages are important. One is .NET, another one is not XML, something like a XML type only. So that is you have to learn. Okay, so it's you can freely learn these things. You can freely learn how to build apps for a Windows kind of stuff. Okay, and we can distribute also. So that is Universal Windows Platform. What is Universal Windows Platform? To build a application for Windows operating system, either Windows mobile phone or tablets, laptop or a desktop. Just like a Android Studio, we build applications on an Android Studio. Microsoft Edge. What is Microsoft Edge? Default web browser. Default web browser in a Windows 10. Microsoft Edge is only available in Windows 10. Okay. Not, Microsoft Edge is not there in Windows 8 and 7. It is specifically Windows 10. These are all. Interface improvement, just a name only, but you can say task view, all these things. Cortana is one of the important. Consolidate settings, that's it. This is they said like anniversary edition kind of stuff released, but these things are available for everyone. Okay, Windows Upgrade Analytics. Okay, what is this Upgrade Analytics means? Windows 10 change entire prospect of Windows operating system the way. So, like if you purchase genuine Windows 7, you purchase a genuine Windows 7 and your system is Windows 7. So Windows 7 become more freely people are using, and moreover the support for Windows 7 updates support for Windows 7 is become closed. So what they done? So instead of pushing you to buy Windows 10, they're giving free upgradation to Windows 10. So how you can able to upgrade from Windows 7 to Windows 10? By this one only. So while you are updating, while your system is updating, the Microsoft installed a upgrade in analytics, a small package in your system. It analyze your system based on your system, your hardware. It analyze you are suitable to upgrade. So then you can able to upgrade to Windows 10. Same for a Windows 8. My laptop, this personal laptop, actually my sister purchased, that is from Windows 8, but it is freely upgraded to 8.1. Then it is freely upgraded to Windows 10. So you purchase 8, 8.1, so you can upgrade it to Windows 10. You purchase a 7, so you can upgrade it to Windows 10. You are in a Windows 10 and you can upgrade it to Windows 10. It means build versions are different. Earlier 15.042 something build version is there. Now we have a 19 something is build version is there, right? So like that. So new builds of Windows 10 is releasing. Okay, so then we are getting into this one. Okay, so free upgradation. So if a new build version is available, this upgrade version is upgrade our Windows 10 from lower build version to higher build version, or a lower version to Windows 10 version. So that is this usage. Normal Windows updates. Hello for business means like you want to access your laptop. So you use a password, right? Use a password. and you can use thumb impression, face recognition, patterns like that, right? So hello is like a biometric logins. Hello means biometric login. Biometric. What is biometric?
Impression
Thumb,
or eye scan.
thumb impression, thumbprint, or a thumb impression, iris, voice, hello chitty kind of stuff. Okay, voice, face. Okay, so you can use a thumb impression to log in, iris, voice, like that. So mostly like thumb impression is main one. Okay, remote credential guard. I'm not going with the first. Remote is leave it first. Credential guard means trusted website, trusted access, storing a password for a particular website, mail accounts, applications. So this is a credential guard. I will show you my credential list. I'm going to my control panel. This is credential manager. Okay, can you able to see this credential manager? Okay, I'm open credential manager. Can you see it is compassion? Maybe even if I use magnifier, as you said, you can't able to view in a magnificent manner. But in at least in video you can see. Okay, so this is web credential. This is a Windows credentials. Can you see, so some compassion vault initialize password something is given Lenovo. It is related one. This is HP Connect. I have a HP printer, not here in my hometown. So that is I log in with my mail account. Okay, and this is belongs to ACT. In my hometown, I have a internet with the ACT Internet Services. So their related username password is already in my PC internally. It is there. My Microsoft account, my Office. Avantis gave me a Office 365 account. Office 365 account. So that is that information is also added here. Okay. So this is my Kindle. The Kindle, I think I given a link to my PC. That's why it is showing like that. Some password it is showing like this. This is Windows credential. This is web credential. When I access through web, these are the web credentials. This is Windows credential means inside my PC, on my PC only. Windows credential, certified with credentials. If I use a cloud system and all. Office 365 means Office 16 related kind of stuff. Sky for Business, that is when I log into the system, my Sky for Business automatically logins. So I no need to give username password for this one. Automatically logins. The credentials are here. Okay, like this. So Xbox Live, virtual app. Okay, like this. Some links are there here. Okay. So my mail account related one. My personal mail account, live.com. Okay, so these are credentials means the particular service, particular application, their passwords, keys will be stored here only. So if you want to back up the credential, you can back up. If in case some credential missing, you can restore from the backup also. If you want to add a credential, like add a Windows credential, for example, if I click it, it is asking what it is asking, internet or a network address. So you have to give domain name or IP address, username and password. So that information will be added to your system automatically. So your system can link to that one directly. So you don't have to search for a username and password. It is unsecure, but still it is okay. I close my control panel. It's okay. Leave it. This is remote credential guard. To remote credential guard is protect your credentials. That's it. Action center, active hours means um, like daytime, nighttime. So many other things are there. So forget about it. Cortana, NTFS long path means earlier it's around 25 characters of length of length will be there. So now it will support maximum. Okay, what are we discuss here? So totally start screen, start menu, that one. Cloud integration, mainly OneDrive, data integration, and of course other things also we can integrate like a contact list, mail accounts we can access from anywhere. That is also comes under cloud integration. Next, recovery tools like a reset options, um, startup repair, all these things are comes under recovery thing. uh, Windows to go it once again, otherwise I will explain it. If you can remember, better you tell. Hyper-V, virtualization platform to create a virtual machines and run the virtual machines in your PC. And it is a feature of Windows 10, not an application. Okay, improve interface improvement, that is different. Okay, Action Center, Windows, universal Windows platform to build applications for Windows operating system and for mobile phone, tablets, and laptops and desktops. Microsoft Edge is a default web browser in Windows 10. Okay, consolidated settings. So like settings window is usually to manage our settings directly instead of going to control panel. Upgrade analytics for upgrading Windows 10 from lower version of Windows 10 like a Windows 7, Windows 8 to Windows 10, or Windows 10 to next build versions. Windows Hello for Business is biometric logins like a thumb impressions, face recognition like that. Credential guards is very simple like a our system is connected to Microsoft account or any web. Usually we use the connections, or maybe we use applications, their licenses and their credentials, access rights. So then stores in our system, that is called like credentials. Okay, Cortana. Cortana is voices. It is open and useless.
Here is what I found.
Which is the Cortana. Yeah, I said like three times Cortana. It is open directly. I didn't touch the Cortana. It's a voice assistance. Like if you want to search for anything, you can do it. Like a your Siri or Google Assistant, same thing. Cortana will work. Cortana. What is Cortana? Yeah, I think we have to touch this one. Cortana. What is Cortana?
Sorry, I missed that. Try asking me again.
Hmm.
It is micro assistant, right, sir?
What is it?
I think I may have lost the thread of our conversation.
Very good. Who are you?
I'm Cortana. To learn how I can help, ask, what can you do?
What can you do?
I'm a calculator with attitude. Just ask me to do some maths.
So anybody having math problems?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to this one.
Hey Cortana, just play the music.
0, 1, 1.
Sorry, I'm not able to help with this one.
Convert 62 into binary.
Sorry, I'm not able to help with this one.
Great, Cortana. Useless. But you can search for a person, or maybe I think so. So I will try like um, Ragnarok.
In the small fictional town of Ada, coming of age people are forced to respond to climate changes. The ice caps are melting.
Thor Ragnarok is game.
Ragnarok Online is a massive multiplayer online role-playing game created by Gravity based on the manhwa Ragnarok by Lee Min-jin.
Windows Hello for Business.
Sorry, I don't know the answer to this one.
That is Cortana. Okay, don't trust. Easy for use. Okay, so this is it. This is about some features. What is the Windows 10 use of Windows 10? Easy for your users to use. Continuously it will get updated, so don't stop updated. And you can get an applications from Windows Store. Just you require a Microsoft account. You can download apps from Windows Store, just like your Google Store and Play Store, like that only. Okay, this is bring your own device, and this is Windows 10 editions. Okay, Windows 10 mainly three editions are there: Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Enterprise. Okay, and other two more editions are there: Windows 10 Education, Windows 10 Mobile. Now Windows 10 Mobile is not there. They stopped supporting Windows 10 Mobile, so then it is gone. So normally Windows operating system is there earlier, initial, very initial, like AT&T, GE. So there are some smart mobile phones are there. HTC, I think HTC Mobile is there. HTC, yeah. That time,
Yeah, Lumius.
what it is?
Nokia came with Windows only.
Nokia.
Initially, Nokia came with Windows.
Yeah, Nokia
Yeah.
came with Windows, but before Nokia, we know smart mobile phones, that era only, like a 2012, 11 kind of stuff. Before that one, I'm telling, HTC is actually is like contains some operating system, Windows 6, Windows 7 operating systems. Windows 6 is there. Windows 6, Windows 5, Windows 6, Windows 7 operating systems are there in that one. HTC Mobile. Like at that time, I want to buy HTC. Very, I like that to buy. Very fascinating mobile phone, digital assistant. Nokia is other hand. Nokia Symbiosis OS is there. Smart mobile phone with a Symbiosis, Symbion or Symbiosis something. His name is there. Nokia communicator, all these things. But the regular Windows look like Windows, like a more smartphones, more is exactly smartphone as a smartphone. Like Android is came up, and another hand, Nokia launches. People knows better with a less price. HTC is around 20,000, 30,000, 15,000. That is very costly mobile, but Nokia launches with the 10,000. Lumina series start with the 10,000. Windows 8, they launched Windows 8, upgrade to 8.1. Then Windows 10 is also launched from Nokia only, more popular in Nokia, but Nokia lost in the business, and Microsoft not getting popular again. So they are came back to the Android only, because a lot of Android apps developers are more. So Microsoft got a problem with the mobile editions. Okay, so these are the editions. Before we go to discussion about editions, first of all, editions are important. Okay, we'll discuss about editions and licenses. Editions and licenses, minimum requirements is normal. Okay, so that I will discuss. Okay, this is also important. Okay, up to here, because I start speaking from almost like a more than 40-50 minutes, and me. Okay, anybody having doubts in a previous part or get a headache? Anybody need Amurtanjan? Zanduba. I didn't get your voice. Please tell me again. Okay. Mm, so we'll show Pallavi Kumari. Pallavi Kumari. Maybe Mike Paula. Okay, Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vaishnavi. Tell me some Windows 10 features. Don't
Start
read.
screen, start.
Tell me which one you know better. Hmm. Yeah, tell me. Continue.
So start screen and start menu improvements.
Okay.
Recovery tools. Uh, Support for multiple device types
Hmm.
and security enhancements.
What is security enhancement?
Mm, So uh, okay. Windows Defender.
Hmm. Windows Defender.
Hmm.
What is support for a multiple device types?
So we can connect multiple devices.
Okay. It meaning multiple device means support for multiple devices.
USB, mobile phones, USB.
Okay. Windows 10 for desktop, laptops,
Hmm.
mobile
Yes, sir.
phones, tablets, including IoT.
Okay.
IoT also there. Windows 10 IoT is
Yes,
there.
sir.
Maybe same OS, but for mobile phone, mobile OS, tablet related. Okay. Tablet and
Hmm.
laptop and desktop, normal Windows 10. IoT Windows 10 is there. And of course, because this cloud integration, we can integrate our sync the data for every device also, like that. Maybe like we can see any kind devices, different hardwares also it will support. Okay, so
Yes,
that's a
sir.
ask question is what we know the based on that. For example, I didn't explain mobility improvement, security enhancement, multiple device support, and this one I didn't tell because confidently we can't able to say about it normally. Because this is both are same, these both are same. Okay.
Yes, sir.
uh, okay, so but when you tell something like, for example, if you tell enhanced recovery tools, means what it is. Okay,
Hmm.
so good. Not only in this window, second window, third window also there. So, and also we can include whatever we know also in that one. Okay, so I will go to the next one. Shashank. Shashank. Good. Shashank. Gone. Then we'll go to Roshini. He left. Okay. The net is problem, I think. Roshini. Roshani. Roshani Bhagat. No response. Spurti Reddy. Spurti Reddy. Why people are not at all speaking? Okay, Spurti Reddy. Tell me some features of Windows 10, which you know better. Yeah, yeah. So tell me some features of Windows 10, which you know. Start menu. Mike Palm. No, I can't able to hear. Maybe Mike Palm. Check it. Okay. Mic or internet volume will be there. Okay. So I will ask other. Pragnya. Pragnya. You'll go with Rohit. Rohit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell some um, features which you know. Features of Windows 10,
Uh,
which you will know better.
OneDrive, sir. OneDrive.
OneDrive. Next.
Hyper-V, Cortana,
Very good.
then Microsoft Edge,
Hmm.
mm,
Universal window platform.
Very good.
Start getting and good updates, Windows updates.
Windows updates.
Grade analytic.
Upgrade analytics. Yes. Good. Okay. Okay. So more
Compared
easy.
to
Yeah, yeah, tell me, tell me.
Windows 8, it has a better performance.
Okay, better performance than 8. Continuum tablet mode. Tablet mode.
Universal Windows platform apps.
Universal Windows platform apps. So what it is? Universal Windows platform.
It helps to
We
develop
can
both
build app. We can build or create apps in
Very good.
Windows.
Windows.
Yeah, both are good. Good. So when you compare, like a comparison is Android Studio, same as Windows. Very good. Okay. So people who knows
Yeah.
Android Studio automatically understand this one.
Yeah. So exactly.
Here
So
also
then what
something is
about the Visual Studio? It is also same like these both one.
Visual Studio. You're
Actually,
telling
the
Visual
help of
Studio,
Visual
Visual
Studio
Studio
also
Code.
can develop web development.
You're saying Visual Studio Code or Visual
Web
Studio.
development, sir.
Yeah, IDEs are there. I'm not talking about normal IDEs. These IDEs
Okay.
are like either it is NetBeans, Visual Studio Code, or Visual Studio for a .NET application development. Usually, we required that one .NET development environment. Eclipse. Okay, so these are all like a PyCharm, NetBeans. Eclipse is in my background. Okay, so you can see in my top corner. Okay,
Okay.
these are all IDEs, means which application you want to develop or web development kind of stuff. Okay, it is not um, directly for a particular thing. So it is for a one part only, right? What happening here? Okay, I will minimize this one or will open. This is dedicated. Like if you go to the Android Studio, for example, if you go to the Android Studio and you want to create a project immediately, like normal IDs type only, immediately it will tell uh, which platform you want to develop, like Android which version, what type of screens it is. Like you can select what kind of device you are development. That is called multiple device support. Bring your own device is there now. Bring your own device is also linked here. Like depends upon what environment you want to develop this application, for laptop, desktop, or version, build versions, or maybe like that. So this is also works like that only. iOS people, this Mac people, Mac application development is there now. Android application development, Android Studio. iOS means for Mac people. Mac OS, iOS is a Apple mobile phone OS. So you want to build an application for a Apple mobile phone for Play Store. So that is they're giving separate one. So this is for Windows. Directly you're building an application for Windows application or direct environment support. Like your web application. So you select what type of a web application you want to develop. So like that, right? Yeah. Okay. So now what you do? Good. So that is it, guys. Like you are important thing in a when you are telling a features, don't just read a features, just try to understand what is that feature. And already through WhatsApp I think I send a test book as you are requested. So I will check, let me check, like because yesterday what I done I forget in morning only. I send a syllabus and test book also. So what you
Sir.
do, go to each and every part which you understand. So better to read about that, it compulsory. Remaining, read it once. What you understand, read it from the lines. Then you'll understand better, like proper sentences. And when you are telling your futures, guys, Just don't read only. Just read only what you understand better. Example wise, you can tell like Universal Windows Platform or maybe a Hyper-V. Cloud integration means OneDrive. Like that. One example is OneDrive. Okay. Recovery tools, maybe one or two recovery tools, like a reset option. Microsoft Edge is very simple one. Microsoft is simple one, right? It's like a default web browser. Microsoft Edge. This is Microsoft Edge, default web browser. Okay. Settings, settings, how to upgrade analytics. Maybe if you are understand like a upgradation from 7 to 10, like your Windows 10 user, you don't require a CSE or IT. Here it is just if you are a Windows 10 user, and based on your experiences also you will understand Cortana. Now we got a struggle. When I say again, it will open again. Again it will have to close it. Okay, like Cortana, Action Center, just in your system only what you understand better, tell those features only. That is important features. Yeah, there is something like remote credential guard, but you don't know what it is, then it is better. So knowing is better, and better knowing is you have to tell, because when the question like what is that future, so you said a Universal Windows Platform, what it is, you have to tell about it. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, Nikita and Sai Dilip, uh, with the competition they both are say same time only, but I hear both voices. So next part I will tell after
So,
a small. Yeah, tell me.
could you please explain that Windows upgrade and Windows update? Windows upgrade analytics and Windows update.
Normally Windows update means Windows features or Windows applications will update it, right? So Windows getting updated, there is a different type of updates are there. Updating means critical thing like your mobile phone will update, right?
Patch update, developing
Yeah,
updates,
patching
right?
update, critical update, security updates are there.
Any bug issue, you can clear
Any,
it through the Windows update.
yes. So your operating system may have some issues or bugs or maybe program not constructed properly. So then these updates will put a patch on it. Okay. So different type of updates are there. Very simple example: you are using a Android mobile phone. For example, your Android version is 9, and it updates. Update means it not become 10. It not become 10. It updates, so then it is still 9 only, but some issues will be solved for next time, right? So like this, these updates are helpful to improve your performance of laptop, so it fix some issues automatically by background. Okay, that is called a update. And certain small features also will be added. For example, the Cortana kind of stuff, it is already there, but some other improvements in a Cortana. Now I'm getting this in a new update, like ink future, or what is this? This is a temperature related one. Okay, temperature news related, or maybe um, my
Report.
edge is earlier it is a big E letter is there like this, big E. Now it is something like a paint E in the paint manner. Futures difference will occurs. So update means either it is improve the performance or improve the drivers update, application update, future update. Okay, certain features
System
will be
stability.
added. Yeah, tell me.
It improve the system stability.
Yeah, improve the system stability after completion of update. Yes, it improves stable means earlier there is some issue, after update the issue will be solved, but actually after update issue new issue will come. Upgrade means lower version to higher version, means 7 to 8 to 10, like this is called a upgradation. What is upgrade analytics? Means your PC is ready to upgrade. Are you using a original license? Is it your PC suitable for upgradation? Enough space is available, hardware suitable, like that. It will analyze is new editions are available. For example, when Windows 10 launches, it's very starting Windows 10, and now lot of difference is there for a old Windows 10 to new Windows 10. From last 3 years, lot of differences are there. For example, this, can you able to see this one? Bottom, task view, Cortana, such. Earlier it is not there. Now it is there. Earlier Cortana is there, but it is not there now. Cortana is a different one. Now it is Cortana works in different manner. So the recent one also it is showing, right, my temperature, and also current news kind of stuff. Windows Ink future, Windows Ink futures. Okay. I will go to like different build versions. So in Windows 10 only, different builds are there, different type of versions. When you download Windows 10, it is showing a 21H one something it is showing, right? So before one, that is 20H 0 something is there, 20H2, I think 20H2. Okay, like this, different type of builds are there, each build version having some extra features. Okay, extra performance kind of stuff, they keep building it. So what is this upgrade analytics? What is your current OS version, or what is your current Windows 10 build version? What is your Windows 10 build version or a current version? Like if you are a 7, 8 or 8.1, so can you upgrade to Windows 10 or not? If you are in Windows 10, is new Windows 10 version is released, build version is released, upgrade it to that one only. So this is analyze in the background. So it is there in my desktop, I think, right? One second. Every system, if you check in your system, definitely the analytical Windows Microsoft analysis kind of stuff is there. It is look like this one only. Maybe I deleted it. Shortcuts.
Sir,
It is there.
today, sir,
Tell me.
today Microsoft is launching its latest version, Windows 11.
Okay. We don't know. Yeah, either it is by Microsoft Edge, otherwise Windows. I think I removed it from my desktop. This is a nightmare. Okay, somewhere it will be there, or otherwise you can search in here. Windows upgrade. Very simple. It is not analyst. App is there actually. Somewhere it is gone. Okay, this is not this one. Windows analytics. It's upgrade readiness tool, like this only. Desktop analytics and desktop, like this. It will be there. Okay, this is Windows upgrade readiness, or formally as upgrade analytics. So this is the name. Okay, so what it will do, it check your system whether your system is suitable for next upgradation or not. What you say, this is okay. That's very simple. said Microsoft being Windows 11